Deciding who you'd like to be starts often with choosing the parts of you that you no longer want and choosing to leave them behind. So reminisce, think back, and re-examine your life. You didn't just arrive at this moment. Right now, for you, is a result of thousands upon thousands of decisions, moments, and steps chosen. Our lives are sculpted like ocean shores, one wave, one shell, one gust of wind at a time. And yes, there were certainly events that acted as catalysts to the process. But the point is, the ocean shores take time to form, as did this very moment. But you and I, we are not confined to this moment. In fact, you or I, in and of itself, is but an idea. You and I are stories that incorporate the things we used to do, the places we used to go, and the people we used to know. You and I, we are not right now. You and I are how we summarize the path that has created right now. But you and I, we can change because we will always mean what we decide it does. So reminisce, think back, and re-examine. Feel the warmth of those good times. Bask in the moments that lit up your soul. But don't be afraid to pull back the curtains on those things that maybe you aren't too proud of, the things that no longer define you, perhaps never defined you to begin with. Because before we cut ties to those stories and send them out to sea, we must do the hard work of recognizing what they were. Before we can identify the life to be lived, we have to be able to see the one that we will live no more. Leave that behind. And so it's okay to walk down the road. Those things no longer define you. They are ideas, old ideas, bad ideas, and so they will be relegated to the sands of time. They've played their part, as everything does, and now it's time to detach, to leave behind, and to move on. So reminisce, think back, and re-examine. Take hold of what you know you love and let it become your guiding light. Take hold of the meaningful and pour it into the new you, the one you're making now, the one that matters now, that person right before you. You'll need it because the old you, it'll re-emerge, to come back because old habits die hard. It'll present itself in the shape of old faces, old expectations, old places connected to old habits, old stories that just don't want to end. But these characters, they've played their part, and thank God they did, because now they're recognizable. Now you know to cut ties, to free yourself of those bonds, and shatter those chains that have bound you. You know, I wish it weren't so, that life wouldn't do this to us. I think we all do, but sometimes life requires that we touch the burning hot stove in order to understand that it's hot. It's easy to dismiss these occurrences as a bad thing or wasted time, but I think they're a beautiful thing. Recognizing and mitigating our mistakes leaves us with a new foundation to build on, a blank canvas to make beautiful. It makes you not a prisoner of yesterday's work. It makes you an artist again, a designer, a creator once more. Isn't that what we all want? So reminisce, think back, and re-examine. But not hold on. Reminisce to let go, to say the goodbyes that will make space for the hellos, to free yourself of excess so that it will make space for the necessities of your future. You spent a long time designing you, some of it ideal, some not so much, but all of it valuable in its own unique way. The reality is that now, in this current moment, this slice of time, not all of it needs to come with you. So reminisce, think back, and re-examine. so that before you move ahead, you know exactly what needs to be left behind.